Our next company following in the green theme is GreenPocket from Köln, Germany. Come on out, GreenPocket, and tell us about your business.
Okay. Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LeWeb 2010. My name is Thomas Götte. I'm the CEO of GreenPocket. Accompanied by my colleague Alexander Hintermeyer, he's the CTO of our company. When we founded GreenPocket 1 year ago, the field we decided to do within was energy. Why energy? We make this choice because energy is an essential part of everybody's life. The way of life we live today is inconceivable without energy, and it will be even more in the future if I look at you and me. So it's a large target market around all nations, around the whole globe, and it knows no boundaries. But despite the fact that energy plays a major role for our daily life and business, energy efficiency is wanted even more because we still all live in a black box. A black box because we have no information about our energy usage until we receive a bill from our utility once a year. We gain no insight on our energy consumption data. We are not empowered to easily save money and cost and energy, and we cannot protect the environment. But fortunately, there's some good news. Worldwide, many big companies and thousands of people are working on a new efficient energy infrastructure, sharing digital data between producers of energy and consumers almost on real time. Compared with the current, not very efficient grid, this is, from our perspective, a significant update on what we can see so far. Therefore, for this reason, this new digital infrastructure is called the smart grid. But besides that, all these people are working for the future of the energy. They failed to meet one certain challenge. They still forgot to get the consumers out of the black box. So still there is a huge need to understand our energy consumption. Admittedly, there are a few solutions on the market informing consumers of their energy consumption data, but most of them look like this. And tell us, does anybody of you love to look at endless data on Excel forecasts, on Excel sheets? I guess the answer is quite clear. Do you think this is not the reality? Do you think I'm joking? We met as a company with over 100 utilities this year. 8 of 10, 80% of them, they're offering their consumers a black box, nothing. There is no service. The final 20%, the majority of them, they were quite proud to show us that there is a chance to see their wife showering last night on an Excel sheet. That is not really convincing. That was a reason to bridge the gap between the smart grid technology and the needs for consumers to get a usability-oriented platform. That was the reason why we invented our platform, the Energy Expert Engine, that helps utilities to make it better and to perform better in front of their customers. This multi-standard open platform performed to work with mass data transforms the energy consumption data into reliable and useful information for the consumer, giving them the chance to empower them to save money, save carbon dioxide, and behave in a more environmental protected way. In fact, this is a platform that is connected to all front ends. And around this platform, the Energy Expert Engine, we developed a set of web and mobile applications that helping consumers and customers to get engaged with their energy consumption. Let me give you a brief overview of our products. First of all, we're going to start with a web portal. On the front page, you can see a transparent and easy to understand overview of your consumption data on a daily basis and on a monthly basis. If you want to get into more details, you can dig into screens that shows you, for instance, here as an example, a forecast on a daily basis, or a forecast on a monthly, weekly, or on an annual basis. And we have a set of other screens that really analyze your consumption data in detail. Much more important is also that we try to give energy a certain competitive edge. When we offer our consumers the ability to compare their consumption data with their peer group of similar households, so that they really can see whether you are energy efficient with your behavior and your household consumption or not. Furthermore, we developed mobile applications based on the Android platform as well as on products of Apple for iPod, iPhone, and iPad.
So how about taking a few questions? Let's see. Anyone have some questions about the smart grid?
Is there a reason you didn't start your presentation by saying we're meant for energy consumption?
Excuse me? Can you repeat it again?
You took 4 minutes before I think we understood what you were doing.
All right.
And I'm still not quite clear, right? So I know you're going to try and help energy, but who are you going to offer this application set to?
To utilities.
Okay.
That's a clearly B2B approach.
Have any signed up yet?
Yeah, we have 20 utilities that selected our software.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. And this is 35% of the top 20 utilities in Germany selected our software after 1 year.
And how many of their users are using your software?
Currently, there's only small groups of up to 2,500 users per utility using the software.
Okay. Thanks.
So it's a starting point.
Why wouldn't you integrate other billing elements like your mobile phone bill or your home telephone? This is just another measurement thing that takes invoices in, I understand.
Our software shows the same figures as you can find in your bill, but currently the reality is that utilities gives normally once a year a bill to the consumers. So what we can see is on a monthly basis a kind of bill, a similar calculation on your cost and your consumption and also on your impact on environmental data.
I still think it should be integrated with everything. If I've got one platform, why wouldn't I have my other bills in there so I see everything?
No, it's definitely not a billing platform what we offer. It's an addition to a software that enables customers to be aware of their energy consumption. And not only consumers, but also business customers.
What kind of data do you use? It's a global consumption or every appareil, every device?
The approach is that we work for utilities, so we need the data, we get the data from the utilities, and we need the data on consumption and also on tariffs and customer contracts, and we get those data from the utilities, integrated in our platform, and then we show the results.
Have any of your customers thought, I'm over here, sorry. I should be up here.
Yeah,
have any of your customers thought about this question of doing smart billing where you can charge different rates based on peak hours, those sorts of things? Are you enabling that?
Yes.
And how will this change energy consumption?
We developed a mobile application together with a real-time billing specialist, and that will offer those software that is time, variable tariff structures over the day to their consumers, yes. And that will be the future. And that will be also the driving point for using those kind of software.
Go ahead.
I think that it's been shown that if you can actually help people understand their consumption, you can actually get an improvement in behavior. So I think that building on that insight is really good. I guess my concerns are around differentiation and integration. what will differentiate you from others who want to do the very same thing in the space? And two, I think, well, it's good to have the B2B approach with the utilities. I think for the end consumer, the most value comes out of an integrated report that really does a good job pulling everything together. And so if you're missing some utilities or missing some facet of their spend, how do you present that type of,
I think there were
of integrated view?
Okay, thank you. I think there are two reasons why 20 utilities selected our software in Germany right now. A is that our software is quite more consumer-oriented. Usability is quite easy to understand, the applications. And B, it is because it's easy to integrate with all formats, with all software components they have in place right now. So it's easy to integrate our software into their system. That makes a difference. And the last thing is important to say that we have a set of applications. So a lot of different tools, not only a web portal or a mobile app, but also a newsletter, productive in place, or a widget that you can use on the internet. So different opportunities. And last but not least, I think it's important that they have currently not a really working business portal for those needs. So they are quite interested in that segment as well. So it is a segmented approach and very much consumer oriented.
Two questions. One, can you tell us about your team? And two, can you tell us if there's anything particular about the energy market in Germany that would slow you down if you were trying to bring the software to France, to the UK, to the US?
Yeah, all right. First of all, the team, we're currently 20 people, growing. So most part is the software development, but also sales team, as you can imagine. The particular situation in Germany is that the market is quite fragmented. So there are a lot of utilities. But all in all, especially in Europe, the situation is similar to all countries. They are setting up those kind of smart grid, smart meter infrastructure right now. And penetration is, to some extent, similar. Some countries are further, for Italy or Sweden, than the German market. But some countries are on the same development stage.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.